Morning, everyone. For sure, you all can tell that I'm quite nervous, but yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about automating tasks in JavaScript. So I assume that most of us, if not all, we all know what automation is. So in programming, we can say automation is when we write code that performs tasks that we don't want to perform manually, especially if we're going to do them repeatedly. So specifically, I'm going to be talking about the Selenium automation testing, which is a tool that is used to automate the testing of a web application. So how Selenium works is that you have to have your driver. So you can have a driver for your preferred web browser. We have a driver for Chrome, Edge, Safari, Kaggle. So you can choose any browser that you want to run your test on. So to run Selenium, you need these tools, which is your IDE, your language of your choice, and also the driver that you're going to be using for the browser. So the workflow of the Selenium is you're just going to write your script in your preferred language, and then you specify your driver according to the browser you want to use. And then after that, you're just going to run your test, and then those tests will be automated. So I have a small demo to show. Okay, so for the sake of this talk, I've decided to write a small code, which is basically a sign-up page. So usually when we run tests, or usually in programming, when we test our code, we have to like fill in our forms manually. And we do that every time, and that can be so very tedious. It takes up time, and then sometimes we can make mistakes. So with Selenium, it's going to help us to like make sure that we avoid errors and stuff. So normally when we do our tests, or when I do my tests, I'm just going to run my server and then come this side. And then this is what I'm going to be doing normally. So just imagine if you have a whole lot of things that you have to fill in there, and now you have to fill them like manually. So I have to sign in again then. Yeah. So with Selenium, it gives us the advantage because I can just write a script that's gonna fill up my fields automatically, and then it's gonna do the submit for me. And then if I have to navigate to the next page, it's gonna take me to the next page. So I'm just gonna enable my script. And then if I try to run my server again, what's gonna happen is that everything's gonna be filled for me according to what I've specified. And then the test will be run. And then after that, it's gonna take me to the following page and tells me if the sign up was successful or what. So since I have required fields, if I go to my script and then let's say I didn't fill in this field, and then I go back, I run my page. It's supposed to tell me if I haven't filled that page, and then it's gonna tell me that my sign up actually failed. And then as I have mentioned that with the Selenium, you can run on your preferred browser. If you'd like to run on Edge, okay. Now it's gonna open Edge instead of Chrome. And then In terms of the fields, if I go to my HTML and then I make this field not to be required, I run my page again, it's gonna submit. Okay, because there's everything, of course, it's gonna submit. But then, oh, in cases where I don't have a value here, since well I haven't made it required, my sign up is going to be successful. So all in all, what I can say is that Selenium is a cool thing because instead of focusing more on your tests, you just gotta automate them and then you can focus more on your code and doing the logical complex stuff. And yeah, in conclusion, I would say that automatic testing is a good thing. Thank you.